We're being targeted in restrooms. We're being targeted for harassment and bullying in schools. And so for hospitals to also target and discriminate against us, it's just something else that we have to contend with in our daily lives. It's gotta stop.
A California Dignity Health hospital denied me a medically necessary and extremely time-sensitive hysterectomy because I am transgender. They canceled the surgery the day before my hysterectomy when I told the hospital nurse that I was transgender and went by male pronouns.
Evan Minton is giving testimony about his experience with a hospital system called Dignity Health. Catholic hospitals like Dignity have come under fire for restricting care for women and the LGBT community. Catholic bishops at these healthcare systems create policies based on religious doctrine, which some say are discriminatory. Policies include limiting contraception, medically necessary abortion, and services for people who are transitioning.
I'm here today because I'm a survivor of Dignity Health's discrimination.
Evan hired a lawyer and was able to get his procedure back on track, but many patients don't have that outcome. And now, Evan is in a legal battle with the hospital chain, which he hopes will prevent them from discriminating against other people.
60% of transgender people who have experienced refusal of medical care based on anti-transgender bias attempt suicide at least once in their life. The fact that 1 in 6 hospital beds in the nation are in Catholic hospitals, I mean, this is something that is really detrimental to the LGBTQ community.
Recently, the University of California announced a potential partnership with Dignity, but it didn't go over well. In addition to Evan's testimony, doctors, patients, and students rallied and urged the university against the partnership. UC eventually gave in and didn't go through with it.
Growing up, I had a deep sense of shame about myself, and I never wanted myself to be my home, but I never knew why. And I tried so hard to get to the bottom of it. I tried therapy, I went to church, I tried so many different things to really try to delve into the deepest recesses of my soul to try to find out, why am I feeling this way about myself? And I just never could. And then I was in this production of the Vagina Monologues, and I was playing this part of this transgender woman, and all of a sudden I was like, this is it. I finally got to the point where I realized that I was transgender and I needed to take the steps in order for my body to keep up with my transition. Because when I don't take those steps, I feel gender dysphoria, which for me includes a lot of anxiety, and it makes me feel like I want to crawl out of my skin. And so in order to outpace that feeling of gender dysphoria, I need to transition. And the next step in my transition was a hysterectomy.
When my doctor told me that Dignity Health canceled my surgery because of who I am, I was distraught, hopeless, and terrified. I contended with and fought for my identity for so long.
I don't want anyone to feel that pain, because that's an enormous amount of pain, and the scars don't heal. To be denied something so essential based on who you are is just utterly painful. And so that's why I'm pursuing this lawsuit, is because I feel a responsibility to my community in order to really pursue this, in order to make this right. I simply want this hospital system to treat transgender patients the way that they do cisgender patients.